Alright, we're here in Gnomeregan, and it is Phase 7 of Season of Discovery. I'm on my level 60 rogue. Why on earth are we in Gnomeregan? We are here to farm gold. I've found this has been a very good thing to farm gold doing. We're trying to get Gnomeregan Fallout off of all of these enemies, which is used to craft mildly irradiated rejuvenation potion. There's a kind of annoying to get potion that gives a little bonus to attack power and spell damage. So a lot of people trying to do the most damage they possibly can really want to use this item. Here's what we're after. So because it's you know, desirable and annoying to get, tends to be pretty valuable. And on a rogue, we can come in here without getting saved to Gnomeregan, clear out a lot of mobs. I get about 50 fallouts per run, and the runs take about 20 minutes, which works out to some pretty good gold. 3 fallouts creates 5 potions. The potions sell for 4 gold each on my server, and that works out to somewhere in the range of like 800 gold per hour farming these, which is pretty good. And while this character has a bunch of gold, or sorry, a bunch of gear, it really does not require gear to be able to do this. So if you're a fresh character that just hit 60, you're trying to get back into Season of Discovery, this is absolutely something you can do. The main thing I'd recommend getting on a rogue character to do this is the 4-piece Death Dealer tanking set bonus that makes your Sinister Strike life leech. And if you don't have the gear from Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, don't worry, it's very easy to get access to that specific bonus by doing the shoulder soul enchants associated with the Scourge Invasion. The bonus is called the Bloodthirsty bonus. And that's just going to allow you to keep plowing through these mobs without ever having to stop to heal yourself, because you're just going to heal for more damage than they deal to you. Brilliance, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming subscription. Thank you for 3 months of support, says. Dropping that Prime Reno. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day. The talent build I'm using is just kind of a standard tanking build, and we're running main gouge as our main attack. We got Deadly Brew on the chest, Unfair Advantage here, Blade Dance there, rolling with the punches there. Yeah, I mean, the main important thing is that 4-piece bonus that makes you heal. And you can just go through here and kill all of these mobs. Now, the reason you want to do this on Rogue, or Mage, actually, is another viable option, is there's not that many mobs before the first boss. And Rogue and Mage are able to skip ahead in the instance and access way more enemies per instance without killing the first boss. And the reason you don't kill the first boss is because you don't want to get saved to the instance. Once you're saved, you can't easily like reset the instance to farm the mobs again. As long as you remain unsaved, you can just keep farming it for as many times as you want. But there's an electrical barrier that we'll be getting to pretty soon, that a rogue can use Shadow Step to get past, and a mage can use Blink to get past. And I'm not aware of any other classes that can bypass that. It's only going to take us about 5 minutes to clear the mobs prior to that barrier. And if we only did a 5-minute run and then went out and reset, like we would have to do if we were any other class, that's not very efficient because we're going to get locked because we can only do 5 instances per hour. 5-minute runs only eats up 25 minutes out of every hour. Not the greatest. And you can see, like, these mobs, they don't do anything to me. So it's pretty chill and, like, makes a surprising amount of gold. I was doing this a lot on the weekend and have already made a few thousand gold off of it. The Fallout itself can be sold just directly. Like right now it's about 4 gold each on the auction house. But if you have a character that can craft the mildly irradiated rejuvenation potion, that's an alchemist, then you can craft it into that and sell it for a little bit more. That's what I'm doing. Getting the mildly irradiated rejuvenation potion recipe comes from doing the Phase 2 Epic Crafting questline associated with Gnomeregan, which is a bit of a slog of a questline. It's a long questline. But you know, if you put effort in, then you get reward out, you know. That's that's kind of the tenet of the game here. So the easy version is just farming this and selling the fallout directly. The slightly harder version is farming it, crafting it into irradiated potions, and selling those for a slightly better profit. Dave Hot Chicken says, how many more pieces till you are full bis? I have like 2 pieces of loot on one of my characters and 1 on another out of Naxxramas. Naxxramas is out. It's fresh. I need a lot of loot out of Naxxramas before any of my characters are full bis. Hello, Cleveland says, howdy, Simon. I hope all is well. Yes. We're just showing how to make some gosh darn gold here, farming this Gnomeregan fallout. I usually get about 50 fallouts per run, and the runs take me just under 20 minutes. Killing everything. I think we'd do better if I actually skipped this gear in the center. The mob density is kind of low, and it's a little out of the ways to do that. So if I was really just going for efficiency, I think I'd skip some of the mobs to make the run faster. But I've just been full clearing. Zug Zug Hug Hug, hello, thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription. I appreciate that.
Doorway to Viscous Fallout, just let it be. Trust me.
The mob dies near the door. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, that's how you reset when you're done. These electrical barriers, they pose a bit of a problem. What did I just get? Boots of the Enchanter? Alright, whatever. Anyways, if I were to jump down here without having killed the first boss, as soon as I touch the ground, I would instantly die. That's how it goes. That's how they kind of force you to kill the first boss, right? And this barrier goes towards the third boss. I haven't found a way to get past this barrier, so I think there might be a way, but I don't know. Anyways, here's the first electrical barrier that we can get past using Shadow Step as a rogue or Blink as a mage. Just gonna target one of these guys here, approach slowly, we're in range of Shadow Step, boom, we're over the edge. Now, most normal runs of this instance that you would do in Phase 2, you'd come over here after killing the first boss, you go down the stairs on the right. But we're actually not interested in going to the clean zone at all, the little town area. So we're gonna go to the left because there's more mobs there, and we're just interested in killing as many mobs as we can. Yeah, I'm not sure about what other classes are able to do this. I don't know for sure if Warrior Charge or Druid Charge can get through here. If you wanted to, you could just solo the bosses and progress through the dungeon and, like, farm the mount, I suppose. But once you start killing the bosses, you can no longer reset the instance to farm more fallout. Although, it is Monday, the instance will just reset the lockout tomorrow. So maybe we'll do that before the end of the day. See if we get a cheeky little mount. I wonder if any of the bosses would cause problems soloing as a rogue. Would the Electrocutioner boss deal me too much damage because I don't have, like, people to soak his static arc ability? I think it would just always target me. Yeah, we currently just have a fully loaded blood barrier, like, it's this 4-piece bonus that just makes us totally indestructible against these lower level mobs. So the full gear loadout right now, I'm using 4-piece Bloodfang DPS Draconic. That gives me a 20% boost to my Sinister Strike damage, which is like most of my damage output. It's 43% of my damage right now. There's that, and then I've got 4 pieces of the Death Dealer set. And this is very good gear, but you can see the absolute ease with which I'm going through here. You do not need to have gear this good to go through here. You just have like tier 2 from the real vendor, tier 1 in the other slots, and like any sword weapon, and then you get your bloodthirsty enchant on the shoulder for the life leech. And then you're cooking. Alright, now we're into the dormitory. And this is like the final room, but there's a whole lot of mobs in here. So we're a little ways off from done. So all these little cubbies that you can go into, and there's quite a few mobs out in the open. And if you are on Alliance, you can go into the clean zone over there and use the mailbox. So you can like mail away the valuable Gnomeregan fallout that you farmed. Horde can't use the mailbox, but both factions can use the vendor over there. So you can easily vendor all the grays and greens that you get that you don't care about. Man, feels good when you hit that 3 fallout on a single mob. That's 12 gold right there for killing a stupid level 40 elite. Let's see if I can group up just a couple of them. They don't group super well. But when I do have Blade Flurry up, I like to at least try to get 2 packs together. Oh, what the hell? I was stuck on something. Alright, now we've aggroed these before I even looted that last pack I took care of. This guy is slightly stuck in the ground. It has been like that every time I came in here. There's one mob stuck in the ground. As long as you stand, like, right on top of him and don't move, then he doesn't really, it's not a big deal. But if you try to walk too far away, then, like, he's stuck in the ground and he gets upset with you and you can't kill him. Oh, now we got that guy aggro too? Okay. Alright, well, we took out most of the room with that pull. Grab this guy. Then we'll go into each of these little cubbies also. There's more mobs. It's like 1 to 3, or I think some of them have 4 mobs in each of those little cubbies. I like having a routine when I'm doing farming stuff, so I decided, like, I'll clear out the exterior area of this room first, then I'll just go one by one into each of the cubbies and wipe it out. Do we know if the Draft of the Sands and Murder stacks on Faralina and Maxina? I don't know, but I don't know why it wouldn't. They seem like things that should stack. How are we doing on fallouts? 31 right now. So I think we're a little behind. I've done 4 runs so far, just full runs of killing all these mobs, and I've gotten an average of 50 per run. Considering how deep we are into the run, I think we're a little behind the average. Do I use Dark Moon card? Yeah, I do have that right now, but I also don't have any other good trinkets to equip. I'm way over healing the damage that's being dealt to me. See, so we did that room, we did that room, we'll get this one. Yeah, I've tried pulling a bunch of these mobs at once, and some of the mobs will just leash and reset, which is really annoying. And then other times the pillagers are just hard to pull because they're casters and they just want to sit in back and cast at you instead of pulling into melee range. So I found it better to essentially just pull stuff like 1 pack at a time and kill it. Majin Urs coming in with a Prime Gaming. Thank you very much, Majin Urs. Thank you for 6 months of support. I really appreciate that, and I hope you're having a great day. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 rooms left. One of those rooms was the entry hallway. Alright, so this room has 2 melee guys and a pillager. So I aggro the melee guys first and then plant on top of the pillager, because the pillager was not gonna pull. You know, if I just aggroed him and ran away, he'd stand there and cast at me. Little Blade Flurry, speed that one up. Double fallout on one of those guys. You get a okay number of greens, or grays and greens. But that doesn't really make up most of your gold, but, you know, it's something, and, you know, sell them. Some gold. What are you doing in Gnomeregan? We are farming Gnomeregan Fallout for gold. This item just drops off all the trash mobs in here, and it's used to create mildly irradiated rejuvenation potion, which a lot of max level players that are, you know, trying to min-max their raid performance like using that potion, because it gives them a little extra edge of a little extra attack power, a little extra spell power. And it's kind of annoying to get, because not a lot of people run Gnomeregan anymore. So, if it's annoying to get and high-level players want it, that means it's going to be valuable. I should have let that guy run. I could loot these guys while he runs away, then go out and loot him. That's just more efficient routing, man, if you want to go fast. Alright, that's the entryway, and then this will be the last room, and then we're done. And it has... Oh, wait, no, I already cleared it at the start. So, okay, we are done.
Hog damage.
So, we can go over here into the safe zone. And if you're Alliance, you can use this mailbox, but as Horde, you can't. And you can talk to engineering supplies guy here.
Can I help you?
And vendor off all the crap you don't want. Wait, did I accidentally sell? No, okay. We want the fallouts and nothing else. So we ended up with 41, which is a little below average, but you know, such is life. Random chance. Kakushan, thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you for 5 months of support. Now, if you want to go again, the fastest way to get out of here is that. And then you release Spirit, and you're over here, right outside Gnomeregan, and you hit reset all instances, and then you go and you do Gnomeregan again. And that makes a lot of gold.